What's up? I'm Isaac.
I got hit in the face by a stripper.
And I'm Nick. I'm like a fat girl in 7th grade at 7 a.m.
Welcome to the Bargoyles,
where we break down restaurants, bars,
and the chaos of stand-up comedy.
From bad Yelp reviews
to heckler horror stories,
we've got the inside scoop
and the laughs.
Yeah, I think I know from that Bargoyles podcast.
I was gonna say I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Shout out.
Who needs therapy when you got the Bargoyles? If I pull something.
What's up, everybody? Whew, I had to sprint over here all the way from the other side of the room. I was dodging wires like a fucking episode of Double Dare, and I killed it. My name is Mark Summers. I'll be your host for fucking today. How are we doing, everybody? I forgot it's not a live audience. Our last show was live. It was so much fucking fun. If you didn't watch it, you missed it. I know you watched it. You weren't there. You fucking skipped out, you bitch. We'll get to you later, though.
Holy moly.
We'll get to that later, though. But what's up, guys? Isaac Ignacio Bennett, host of Here at the Bargoyles, one of the hosts. Let me introduce here on a rotating door of dope-ass cool co-hosts or some of my comic buddies here in the Northern Virginia area. This is my homegirl,
Aaron Coyne.
Oh, man, so fucking funny. All right, and then back in office, we got Nick over there.
Hey, it's your boy Corporate Nick.
Fuck you,
Go ahead.
Isaac.
I can't wait to tell you what I just realized. Go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
It's your boy Corporate Nick. Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been in this dungeon down here, so here we are.
That is the nicest dungeon this basement has ever been called. Been called a few other kinds of dungeons. My man knows because he's been to a few of those. Give it up for the guest of today's show.
What's
Cam,
up?
Beef, Owens, Greathouse.
Cheers.
What the fuck? Cheers to
Cheers
you.
across the land, Bargoyles.
Yes, we're love to have you. Love to have you. So absolutely amazing. So what I realized what was so funny because Aaron, if you just tilt a little bit like that, you see right here, name on the board, Aaron. That's for the guest. We were supposed to put Cam's name there. I just realized as I was like one of the co-hosts, the rotating guest. I was like, oh no, and then I saw the name. Your name's supposed to be that. I'm sorry, but
there's not enough room for.
I was
everything.
just following instructions.
You were.
Okay.
You did
a great job.
Great job. You did a
It's
great
fine.
job, sweetie. No, that was
Can
my
you
fault.
tell my mom that so she can be proud of me?
I can't. Asian mothers they're tough. They're tough. Yeah, they will never. But what's up, Cam? How you doing?
What's up?
You prefer Cam or Cameron?
Cam's good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not what's good. Do you have like a preference though? Like,
No, Cam is the best.
Oh, Cam's the best. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Cam, what is your full name? Because there seems to be added words every time I see you at a mic.
It's just Cameron Greathouse.
But you got. I like the nicknames. So
Beef?
are we landing on just it's Beef Owens?
Yeah, Beef Owens is
Beef Owens
kinda-
with an S. I think it's
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's what I go. That's mainly what I go by. When I started, people were like Cam. People would just call me
Killer
Killer
Cam?
Cam.
Yeah.
It's like a nice way to call me a serial killer, but
Okay.
it's a cool name though.
Killer Cam is a dope. Is that a rapper? What's Killer Cam, Nick?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Cameron, yeah.
Yeah, that's Cameron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
good,
I don't get
Cameron.
rapper energy
He has a
from you,
song.
so yeah.
Well, no,
Killer Cam.
I literally.
Do you know this music?
Oh, I thought he was singing that.
I was.
like,
Yeah, I assumed he was. No,
Okay.
no. He already pulled
was
it up and was
like-
playing the track. Like he's a great fucking producer.
I
bro.
thought he was
Yeah.
singing it, and I was like, wow, he's got a great voice.
He was.
Yeah.
That was
I
me,
guess
man. I was doing that.
In a way, I was like, I guess they all sing. They sound really. They all have good voices.
was they?
Who? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I want to make sure I heard that right. So they all have good singing voices?
Yeah, rappers.
Oh, rappers. Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, see, he's watched the show, Nick. He knows that
Yeah.
you rapped. Yeah,
Nice.
gotcha. That's what it was.
No, that was a guess. I just got myself out of.
I was trying to help you with these racist allegations we've been hearing.
yeah,
so,
yeah.
This is for Aaron right here. This is Cameron.
Ah, yes, I
Yeah.
can see the resemblance to Cam.
You do. Distant cousin.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, happy
Absolutely.
birthday, Cameron. It just happened.
Oh,
February
dude,
4th.
I
Yeah.
just pulled it down. Let me see.
Yeah.
There you go. Happy
Happy
belated,
belated
happy
birthday,
belated
Cam.
Ron.
Yeah. It's in the same month.
Mr. Ron.
Mr. Ron. Can I call you Mr. Ron?
Mr. Ron, if you're nasty. No, so Cam, how do we know each other?
That's interesting because you're definitely a memorable person. I swear we had to meet at like one of Dwayne's mics. I mean, I don't know. Do you remember like the exact time?
No idea. Nope.
No, yeah,
We just know each other through comedy, I'm assuming then, yeah?
Yeah, it was either Ace's or Dwayne's mics. That's all I can.
Oh, yeah, it could have been, yeah. Damn.
Because you're a unique personality. You're like very like.
I
all the way, like-
remember it was the second or third time I ever saw you. I was wearing another Bargoyles shirt, and you're just like, "Oh, so your fucking podcast has just like a bunch of merch now?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, we do."
I do.
Is that like a like what? Are you talking shit? I don't get it. Like, oh, look at the guy, he's got merch. Yes, we have merch.
It was no. I was like, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, I didn't feel like that. Okay, gotcha.
No.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do? You look great in our merch yesterday.
She's funny.
Who's funny?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh, she's funny. Yes, yes. She's funny. Yes. Out actually right now, it's great because you're gonna get one of our merch shirts. It's custom to you. It's a one of one.
Yeah,
Whenever
I'm
you do
loving
wear
it.
it, whenever you do wear it, just make sure Shevitz sees it because
Yeah.
he is so pissed that he doesn't. He has his own Bargoyles merch, but he doesn't have a one of one Shevitz Bargoyle. You're gonna get one, obviously, and just make sure he knows. Make sure rub it in his face, okay? Please.
Yeah, I'm liking the shirt. I
Yeah.
like all the designs. That might have been that was the one thing I noticed the most is you have so many different designs for this one podcast. Like yours on your like long sleeve, it's got
You
it
get
kind
this?
of reminds me of Sega.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what we went for there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's blue and white Sega.
Yeah.
I just like I was drunkenly one day just like researching like famous brands and whatnot, and then I saw somebody do the Jack Daniels brand, but it was as like a music band because you've seen the Jack Daniels logo on a bunch of different shirts. That's not Jack
Yeah,
Daniels, and I was
yeah.
like, so that was the first one we did, and then I was like, we could just do any brand, just
All of it.
reimagine as the
And
Bargoyles. So.
you would think it's played out with the Jack Daniels thing, but even me, like even how many years people have been doing that with the Jack Daniels logo,
Yeah.
it still looks cool.
Oh,
Like,
it does, yeah.
You could be like a dog walker, and your dog walking service could be on like a Jack Daniels shirt, and like I'd be like my eyes would, it would catch my eyes. I'd be
Yeah,
like, oh,
no,
that's
it's a
cool.
great fucking logo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they call them the postcards from Tennessee, and they really are. Just like that bottle itself looks like a great postcard. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
no, I don't have a bottle of that. I have a bottle of some other shitty Tennessee whiskey we had. Oh, you're gonna hate it.
I'll
Yeah,
hit that.
I'm pouring it for you right now. That's why I was like, wait, here you go. You get the nice.
It's literally Tennessee whiskey. Yeah. It's Kirkland Tennessee whiskey.
You're familiar with Kirkland, correct?
Costco.
Yeah.
Yes, Costco. Yeah.
They make some good shit, but they make everything.
They do.
You
They
can
really
get
do.
paper plates from Kirkland. You can get vodka from Kirkland. You could probably
A nice set of
get-
cargo pants.
Right, like
Yeah, I'm-
literally anything. You probably get a vasectomy from Kirkland.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my Kirkland brand insulin pump, personally.
Oh wow,
you
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we need the prices to come down.
Luigi, help us out, bro. Come on, what are we doing?
know? Get my insulin
Yeah.
on subscription, you know?
Cheers.
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 Cheers, fuckers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, fuckers.
Cheers.
Yeah, we're rusty on these parts. We didn't. We should have started the show with.
I feel uncomfortable, not uncomfortable, but when the person who's like directly next to me is sober, I'm always like, I don't want to pour shots. We'll just
true.
not do
That
shots.
makes sense. Yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
just kidding. I'm so fucking hungover. Aaron knows I do.
Don't
I've,
put this
I've
on
done
me.
so many shots with Aaron.
You
where
know
she's
I don't
like-
give a shit.
She's sober, just like, oh yeah, here's my ginger ale. I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah. No, I'm so fucking hungover. It's rough. It was a rough morning today, boys. Rough
Yeah.
morning today at my job, which really sucked. But we're not here to talk about my job. Cam, the guest, Beef Owens. What do you do for work?
So I do project managing for insurance restoration company. You go around with hail and windstorms that happen.
Eh.
We get people's insurance company to pay for a siding or a roofing replacement, and we walk them through the whole 9 yards.
Gotcha. So
Pretty
you
much
like
that.
drive around and you see like damaged property and you're like, yo, I know how to get your insurance to fucking bend over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
A man
yeah.
of the people. I would not put that on you.
Oh, really?
I would so
maybe.
So I would be genuinely I don't want to say terrified, but like if you came and knocked on my door and you're like, hey, I noticed your property. I'm giving this accent to you and I'm sorry.
Dude, it's fine. I do that
noticed-
accent
your
sometimes.
property's a little fucked up over here. The side and that obviously hail damage. If you want, me and my people can get some insurance money for you and get it fixed. I'm like, I'm about to get scammed. I'm about to get scammed by this homeless redheaded ginger
Yeah.
Jesus looking guy. But like I'm about to get scammed.
I'm be like, this guy's casing my house right now.
Yes,
He's-
yes.
he's-
That's how
he
I
wants a
learned
walkthrough
about
so he
this
can-
job.
Is that how you got the
From
job?
casing houses?
I forgot the word casing, so I was
Okay.
like, all right, yeah. No, I just thought about it. I was like, it's like casing houses,
Did you
like
say that in the interview? Because you wouldn't have got hired.
Yeah, like I love staking out the joint.
They were honestly like,
Creeping
know.
through the windows.
Are you a fan of B and E's? I love a bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
do love a bacon, egg, and cheese. No, yeah, actually, I was just casing, and they're like, you're so like the way you case this out was so impressive. Like, do you want to go looking for damaged properties with us instead? And I was like,
Wait, so what were
sure.
you doing when you were a kid? You were just casing for robberies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, respect. All right, cool. I appreciate you admitting that. Get him.
Honesty.
Yeah.
We got him, boys.
Ladies and
We're
gentlemen, bring
moving,
him in.
moving.
We got him.
It's time to go.
So you were just looking to rob some places with your friends, and they were like, "Man, you are so good at this casing part.
I got
make
Let's
this a
all
career.
just get real jobs, right? Like, what, how does that work?
Insurance.
That's what
where
most-
it's at.
Ah, yes.
That's what most criminals end up doing. They just end up being legitimized, you know? Like, that's what they did with the mafia. That's what they did with all, you know, people were just like, I'm tired of this.
Okay.
And I found out I'm good at, I have a skill now, so I'm just going to use that skill. But, you know, it'll be
For
an
good,
illegal-
not for evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Or for more evil insurance.
I was honestly just I was such like a weeaboo when I was a kid.
A
You know, I loved
weeaboo? What's that?
A weeaboo, like where you love Japanese culture, mainly anime. I was just trying to practice being a ninja when I was younger, and like I was trying to case houses and like figure out practicing my skills.
I don't know if you can see on the iPad right there, but next to you. That is a derogatory phrase, sir.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so weeaboo is a derogatory term for someone who is obsessed with Japanese culture, particularly anime, manga, and video games. It is often shortened to weeb.
Yeah, we don't like that racism here.
But I was talking about me.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
it's a
Yeah.
white-
if you're derogatory to yourself.
yeah, it's
Okay,
usually like
okay.
a Western or white person that wants to be Japanese.
Oh, those
Yeah.
guys are the worst.
Like,
Yeah.
what? So we abu.
Yeah.
Have you seriously never heard that word before?
I don't do any.
Look,
abu.
as a former weeaboo, I give you guys all a
I,
pass.
I feel like I've heard weeboo before. But it's we.
Maybe
abu?
weeb.
Yeah.
Weeb.
Weeb,
Oh,
I've heard
like as a
weeb.
Okay, this is-
I've heard weeb. I've heard
yeah,
weeb.
weeb is
Okay.
used.
Yeah.
I feel like you should know.
This
Yeah,
was the
we-
picture I
like,
wanted to
I
look
never
for.
got into anime.
So this is a
yeah.
perfect version of a weeboo that's pissing off a Japanese man because they think that
Yeah.
they are accepted. I'll be accepted when I go to here.
Okay. Gotcha.
And yeah, I thought it was going to give me a bigger picture.
Yeah, those guys are the worst.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Japan, and anytime I had any conversation with somebody here, I'm like, "Oh, I grew up in Japan." They're like, "Oh, senpai, how cool was it? Was everybody walking around?" And I was like, "No, they were just normal people. They just had slantier eyes. But outside of that, it looked just like here, just safer and whatnot." But,
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, and I wasn't obnoxious. There were a couple of animes I liked. I was just fascinated by it, and it really didn't even last that long. It was more like when I was really young, when I was like from 9 to 12 maybe, and they were it got to where I just got bored, and it's almost kind of like when I look at the weeaboos now, I'm like they weren't like me. You know, when like an older generation looks down on like
Yes.
another. I was
Yeah.
like,
Well, they're all like
they're not-
Discord moderators and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
now,
I was like-
yeah, kitten, please follow me to my sex dungeon.
Oh God! Oh no, Nick!
Oh, the guys who do this, they do
Yeah.
this. Like,
Yes.
I see that. Yeah, I see that.
And
Okay.
then the finger, they do the finger. Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, like there's that. I don't know if there's like on YouTube. There's that one guy that's like average Redditor when he goes out and he's wearing.
Yes.
Oh,
I've
that
seen
dude.
that
Yeah,
guy.
that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he's
guy.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, Cam,
So
did
go ahead.
did you have? And this is a safe place, okay? You can tell us.
Yeah, it's only being broadcasted, but yeah.
Yeah. Did
So
you?
it's with you being here, it's only going to like 14 people. You don't got a lot of fans.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a Naruto headband?
No, I'd see Naruto is where I was like,
Drew the line.
I
That's
don't
the
get
line
that's
in
where I
Naruto.
drew the line at Naruto. Yeah.
So what's the Weeaboo starting pack? Welcome to everybody. This is the Bargoyles. We're playing the game. What is a Weeaboo with reformed Weeaboo?
Yeah.
Cam Beef Owens Greathouse. Please, Cam Beef Owens,
Yeah.
explain to the people at home what a Weeaboo starter pack is.
Right.
What shows are they
Reformed
watching? Yeah.
Weeaboo,
Okay.
present alcoholic, and I would definitely recommend it.
Okay.
I don't know. I
Wait,
would
is that
say
an anime? What is that?
No, I think
Reformed
he's
prison
just
alcoholic?
sharing.
Oh, that was
sharing
you.
myself, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, my bad. I was like, name the animes they should watch. Reformed Prison Alcoholic. I was like, that one sounds like a good anime. I'd watch that.
Great
one.
anime.
Yeah.
I
Best
would
anime.
if that was an anime that came out, I would watch that now. I've always liked funny shit.
Okay.
I'm trying to be a comedian, so it's like that's
So what
what.
were your first fucking?
Yeah, what were the
animes?
first
Yeah.
anime?
I really liked Inuyasha. Well, Pokemon, because
No, I'm pointing you for
when I
your
was,
validation. I have no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Inuyasha's
Okay, yeah.
legit. That was on
Oh,
adult.
anime fan. Okay,
I'm not
Yeah.
an anime fan, but that was on like Adult Swim sometime.
Yeah, it was all adult
Very
Swim
good
stuff.
starter
It was-
anime, like Dragon Ball Z, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so Dragon Ball, Pokemon, because of my age, that was what was coming out when I was like very young, and so that was like the first anime that I saw.
Pokemon's anime? They consider Pokemon
Yeah.
anime? Oh shit. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I feel
Why not?
I feel like
Japanese
you've lived in
animation.
Japan.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised you don't like at least know like what the basic.
No, I would not speak to those fucking foreigners. I knew I was in their country, but
Right.
I only hung out with white people when I was out there. Come on, everyone knows that. What the fuck?
You only hung out with white people in Japan. Yeah,
On base.
that's-
Military
I was on military
Yeah,
bases.
You're on a military
Yeah.
base.
bases, yeah.
That's funny, yeah, because I had a friend. He was Korean, but he lived on a military base in Japan, and then his family came to America, and they had they had
Just replace the word Korean with Filipino, and you just described me. But
yeah,
continue. Yes, go ahead,
exactly. So they had I'd go into their game room, and they had all these the comic One Piece comics, and they're all original Japanese.
Yeah. One Piece is that super long one, right?
Yeah, it's
like
super long.
1,000 episodes
I
or
quit
something?
at the 10th book. Yeah.
Oh,
And that
you
was-
were reading?
And that was when
Oh, reading's different. That's called manga.
Manga? Yeah, manga.
Manga?
yeah, they pronounce it manga or whatever.
Oh,
but,
shit, okay.
But you can pronounce just yeah.
Sorry, I'm just genuinely surprised that
Yeah, no.
this is new information
I'm a
for
theater
you.
nerd, not like a...
No,
I understand.
and that's,
Yeah.
and that's why.
No,
too,
I understand
because
where
you
you're
did
coming
theater.
from because you were like, I'm all around it, and
Yeah.
it's not my thing, so I'm not even gonna be. I'm pushing it out of my life.
That's how I feel with women, you know? I grew up so much around them, I don't even want them anymore.
Yeah, you just got to do what you got to do. You got to
get
keep
that.
going, man.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. What you're describing is 100% right. I was around so much of it, and I just never really. I didn't get into it because I was doing too much. All I did was theater in Japan. It was every single day. I never took the bus home after school, and so I didn't really have a lot of
Damn,
digital hobbies, I guess you'd say.
it's like
so
lamer than anime.
yeah, I mean, I guess. And one of the reasons I hated it so much is because when I get here and I would talk to you weeaboos, your obsession with you don't watch anime. I was like, I ain't never gonna watch this shit now. All these fucking nerds keep telling me I need to watch this shit. I'm not gonna watch it. And so
I get
I
that.
think out of spite, I haven't reached into it because I've heard nothing but good things. Like
No, I get that. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones for the longest time because everyone was like, "Oh my god,
Telling
Game
you
of Thrones!
to,
You gotta,
yeah.
you gotta watch Game of Thrones."
That's why I don't do anime because all my friends tell me to do it and they shame me for not doing it. I was like, well, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue to say my favorite anime is fucking Pokemon, and you're gonna be pissed. 'Cause
That pisses
Pokemon
them
and Dragon Ball
off,
Z
yeah.
are the two but to me, that's not how I looked at anime. It was two cool shows that came out in America during the time.
Yeah.
And but I've never seen any of the other shit.
Yeah, I watched that stuff growing up, but to me it was just I'm a kid. I
Cartoons.
like cartoons.
Yeah, cartoons.
Yeah.
were you able to differentiate that this is an American cartoon and this is a Japanese cartoon, or was it just all cartoons and you had no problem?
Okay, so one cartoon that stuck out to me that I couldn't tell because it seemed so American and the artwork was so in between was Boondocks. I watched Boondocks and I'm like, is this an anime or is this a guy that was inspired by anime?
And
It
decided
was
to draw black
probably a
characters?
guy that loved anime
Yeah.
that decided he was gonna write something about growing
Well, he was a
these two-
newspaper comic.
Oh, okay.
That's where it was newspaper comics before it was the show.
Mm.
Yeah, there was it was always in the newspaper. My
Oh,
dad used to
okay.
hand them shit to me every time. You like this one?
Oh, nice.
White dad, black son,
Yeah.
black comic. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Here, you'll like this one. Yeah,
I'm connecting with you.
trying
I'll
to
read
relate.
Dilbert.
I'm just trying
You
to
can
relate.
have this one. Yeah, that's literally it. It's
Karen. Hey, I don't think you're gonna like that one. I'll take that one.
yeah. So
Okay, so that's why. Okay, so it started out as a newspaper. All right.
yeah, comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was comics.
And do you know was it based on Prince George? Was it based in Because I've heard rumors that it was based in PG County.
That I don't know, and I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
those
know.
are bar facts where you hear it someone say
Yeah.
it drunkenly at a bar, and you're like, 100% true.
It's got to be right.
It's gotta be true.
Yeah,
Gotta
it
be
made
true.
me.
I
feel,
heard a guy say
it
it at
made
a
me
bar.
feel like it was a local thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, cool.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was a hilarious show, and it was
It was a great
really
show.
good. Yeah,
Good show.
yeah. It's one of my favorite
it.
possible animes, but I guess it's not an anime. But that's all right.
Animated.
Yeah, it's
There
animated.
you go. Do
Adult
whatever.
animation.
It was on Adult Swim too, and it would come back. It would come on before.
I feel like that's the starter pack for you. It was just watching Adult Swim slowly.
In
got
the
you
two,
into,
in 2002, your parents went to sleep. You were
Okay.
still awake.
Toonami.
And
yeah.
Toonami, yes, yeah. Adult Swim and
have that channel,
Toonami, and that was pretty much that. Your parents were asleep.
Yeah.
South Park too, but they put in it. They were like,
That
you can't
was
watch
Comedy
it.
Central, though, right?
Yeah, it's Comedy
Okay, I
Central.
had that channel, so I
Which
know South.
Oh, South Park. Yeah.
What's my what?
Yeah,
No,
I
was
had.
saying, Toonami was just it was
cartoon.
a block on Cartoon Network
It was
from
on
what,
Friday.
4 to 6 or something like that.
It came on. I think it was Friday nights was Toonami, and
Yeah.
then Saturday nights was Adult Swim.
Right, and then and then they just kind of took over. That was the only thing on Cartoon Network would be Toonami and Adult Swim. The only things.
It's all you need.
Robot chicken.
Yeah.
So Reformed Weibo starts casing houses and is now a project manager for insurance companies. Do you have any restaurant experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do for restaurants? We're
Most
on
of my-
Bargoyles. We
most-
like to have conversations with people about their restaurant experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the appropriate time to take a drink after I asked you a question.
Yeah. I gotta. Yeah.
You're going to be great at Riff Mike. Your topic is...
You gotta lube. Yeah, you gotta
No,
lube up.
that's a great tactic though,
Oh,
because
for
you have to do
stalling?
a minute and 30
Yeah,
seconds.
because you got to for the
so-
first
Yeah.
one. Excuse me,
Yeah.
guys.
And it builds up the
pass.
anticipation. There's always a 50-50 shot whether it's gonna go great or whether it's gonna go shitty. And
Okay.
you're like building up that, like.
For Riff Mike, for you, it's 50-50 good
What's
or
he
not?
gonna do?
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay, true. Man,
Yeah.
I haven't broke down my percentages, but...
I literally
50-50 is
just
pretty-
pulled that.
Out of the ass,
I just thought, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say most of life is 50-50, and I actually consider myself pretty lucky. I think for most people, it's like 25,
driving,
75.
if getting in my car and driving to work, it was a 50% chance I was surviving, I wouldn't be driving.
Yeah, 50-50. Yeah,
50-50
no.
is a terrible.
Yeah,
that's a terrible odd.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying it applies to those extreme
Well, you said most
scenarios.
of life, so that
Yeah.
was just thinking about something I do every day.
Yeah, don't list. Yeah.
Don't actually think about what you're saying.
Yeah, just-
So where have you?
Everything,
What
just
restaurants
you.
have you worked in?
Yeah, what's
man?
your restaurant
All right,
experience?
so yeah, we'll get to that.
No,
So
we'll get into it
most-
now.
Yeah, we gotta get to it now. Yeah.
That's the whole point of the show.
We
Yeah.
got 10 minutes to get to this. We got to get to the next.
I'm
Get
feeling
to the
like
next one.
busboy energy.
No, no, it was like an
Fish?
everything energy because they were smaller restaurants, so it was like
yeah,
learn
yeah.
everything.
Porter. Yeah.
I personally, my heart is in this, where the dishwasher is.
Oh yes.
Checks out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hard working, man. The engine.
I'm a
person.
50s
Yeah.
housewife when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen washing them dishes, especially with these industrial like dishwashing,
with
like
the
the
fucking-
big ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's satisfying, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's satisfying until you turn and look, and there's another snap. Like,
Oh, yeah.
No, to me, I'm like, all right, game. I'm like,
Nice.
let's do it.
Until you
Okay,
walk into
yeah,
work
yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, man, dish machine's down.
Dish machine's
It's
down.
Friday."
the
Yeah.
morning guy
No.
didn't show up, so
Right.
yeah.
So all the dishes from the morning.
No.
Yeah. Because
Also,
no one,
I need some silverware. If you can just do
Yeah.
the silverware for me right now.
And also, there's a bunch of knives at the bottom of the bucket.
Never bothered me.
He's fearless.
I love that for you. Any other
Because
positions?
I have cut myself
Yeah.
on a I had everything I needed. The sanitizer was right there because that third sink is where the sanitizer is. Like if you
Oh.
if you get yourself if you nick yourself with a knife,
Yeah.
the sanitizer's right there. Just spray a bunch on that.
Yeah.
Disinfects
But
it.
that's not what the sanitizer's for.
I know,
Yeah.
but you can use it for that.
Okay. Yeah.
Sanitizer,
for
sanitizer.
dishes?
Just, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's for
yeah,
dishes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It said DAWN on it. He's like, "Yep, yeah, that's for cuts.
For your
That's
skin.
for cuts." I love that. See,
It
here's the
worked.
thing: if I was a manager, I
I'm
would
still
love
here.
that energy. You're
Yeah,
like,
right.
you're like, the dishes are done, and you're just bloodied up
Yeah.
and destroyed. You're like, dishes are.
oh,
Good
that
now."
guy's getting a fucking
Yeah.
pizza
Oh,
party.
yeah.
Yeah.
They'll get a few slices. Okay, let's not go to a whole party.
You can get one meal 50% off.
Every day,
Jesus.
every day,
For a
50%,
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's how it is.
Damn. Did you ever
Yeah.
progress? I don't want to say like progress out of the dishwashing spot, but did you ever work any other positions in the
Oh
restaurant?
yeah. No, I did everything
Mm.
like at some of these restaurants. So the first restaurant I worked, my first job ever was at a restaurant. My
Yeah.
dad had a barbecue restaurant in Fredericksburg, and we lived in Northern Virginia, and I would drive down sometimes on
Yeah.
weekends. Like this was when I was in high school.
Yeah. Oh, good barbecue spots in the area are only open on weekends. Yeah.
Yeah, the best one.
No, they were open during the week. It was still pretty good,
good
and it was like the same. It kind of reminded me of Hog Shack, like
Okay.
the way it was bigger than Hog Shack,
Yeah.
and we would go down, and then during the summer I'd go down there sometimes. So, yeah, it was a fun. No, well, fun's not the right word, but it was definitely an experience.
Better than dishwashing?
No, dishwashing is I dishwash there, and
Yeah.
know.
No, but I'm saying like, you said fun. I'm saying comparatively. Did you prefer washing dishes?
Yeah,
or did
no.
you prefer being at? Oh, you
Washing dishes was the thing that was like I don't know why, but I was just drawn to it. Like I don't have to take orders. I don't have to
Yeah.
make sure. It was just like, okay, I understand this,
Yeah.
and it was just like my station, all like by myself, doing what I have
The
to
autonomy there.
Yes,
Yeah.
do. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you with the vocabulary.
For being undocumented, your eye contact is very good for an autistic person. I want you to know that, okay?
I like processes and rules and order.
And this is my area, and no one can enter my area.
Right.
Do not move
Stay
the dishes
the fuck
from
out,
where
Yes, yes.
I put them.
I have a process.
Unless you need to bring me a drink, and you can maybe come into my area.
Oh yeah. Taking care of the dishwasher is one of those things. Because if I need if you need something done and you don't have that report with the dishwasher, they know. They're like, oh wait, you need silverware. Oh fuck that! I'm not now. Silverware's not
Yeah.
getting done.
Shout out
I'm on doing
Leslie.
plates. Shout out Leslie.
She'd do
she's-
anything for
Oh,
us.
she's amazing. Yeah.
Shout out Leslie. I don't even know where you guys work, but
She was,
shout out.
she was like the best
don't want
dishwasher,
to know,
dude.
Yo, where you at now, Dick? What's going on?
Dude, well, give me like a couple more weeks, dog.
Okay,
I'm all
gotcha.
over the fucking
Hey,
place,
this,
dog.
is the cam show right
Yes.
No,
now.
everyone
show.
at home, I do have a job.
cam
and
show,
I like
where
my
you at?
job, but there's some shit moving around. Just
Yeah.
He was working at
Get
one
back.
job behind the bar, and then one of the critiques the owner gave was like, "Hey, can you stop talking about your podcast?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, apparently my owner thinks." What was it like?
Well, yeah. So he was like, people were referring, and I was new, so like people were referring to. It was a neighborhood bar. They were referring to me as, "Oh, the new guy Nick who has a podcast." And I didn't like start all my conversations about the podcast. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't, like if people ask me, I'm gonna talk about my life
hobbies, yeah.
or my hobbies.
Yeah.
And if they ask about my podcast because they heard it from someone else, I'll keep it brief, keep it moving, find out what you want to drink and what you want to eat, and I'm gonna keep it fucking going.
Yeah. You're making
And
conversation.
no one's complained about your
No
service.
one ever complained about my service, nothing. And it was, hey, if I had a critique, it was you talk about your podcast a little too much. You should probably be talking about I don't know, maybe like the guest or the play. I'm like, what? Like the guest, what am I supposed to talk to them about? They want to know about me. I want to know about them. That's how a conversation works.
Ask them about their podcasts.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And that rubbed me the wrong way. And he's a good guy. Like, but like that shit was just like, all right, that's not gonna last.
Yeah, I get that 100%.
I was trying to get out of management for a while, and I've slowly found out is like got to get my ass back into management. So yeah, that's where I belong, and that's where I'll be very soon.
Yeah.
Corporate Nick, man, that's who you are.
Yeah.
Corporate Nick. Yeah. That's
Quick
that's the
question: was it one of those things where it's like if you had to say something about Nick, like what would be your one complaint? And their one complaint was like, I guess he talks about his podcast too much, or was
Man,
it?
Yeah,
like that
that's
sounds
what
like
he
a
said,
good employee,
That's the
right?
only thing-
It sounds like an amazing employee.
He shows up on time. He works hard. He goes above and beyond. But he talks about his podcast a little too much.
Like it
Right.
depends on the podcast. Like you're having people like me on, maybe.
I mean,
could see-
yeah, you got a point. Maybe he watched
got-
one episode.
you got-
but
was
it's
like,
bar
Isaac
people.
talking
It's
like
a bar.
all the time. It's like,
Yeah, he watched one episode. Was like, I do not fuck with this.
Yeah, I
if it
guess-
was a better podcast, he probably might like it. Though.
Or maybe
Yeah.
he thought you're gonna be like an influencer person, like
like
taking
Andrew
videos
Tate?
behind the bar.
Oh yeah, no,
and
influence
all
behind
that.
the bar.
Oh,
yeah.
that.
Like,
oh,
sorry,
no.
I can't
Get
make
ready
your
with
drink.
me.
I gotta make
as I
this.
I hate that.
And today
so
we're
much, yeah.
making.
All
No.
there's
Give me my drink.
so many. There's a
he's got
shitty bar.
influencer PTSD. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember what to pull up. It's like a bar in Newcastle where the bartenders all stand on the bar and then they throw ice in the air and dance to the songs. And I watch their videos for pure hatred because I just watch the people lined along the like, can I
I want to.
can I get a drink? And they're like, everybody, and all it's like four guys all there. And it's I think it might be a gay bar, but I don't know. But it was just like it was too much, and I
it's
hate
too
watch
much.
all of their videos. It's tough. See, try to pull
Where
it. It's
is-
like
what-
New England. It's somewhere in
just want a
England.
side of
It's somewhere
Oh,
in
I'm
Fries.
going to
think it's
Newcastle.
New-
You're talking about Newcastle, England.
It starts with an N. I want to say Nottingham or not in something Lauderdale. I don't know, but it's a bar where the bartenders all stand up on the bar, throw ice at the ceiling. Got it. Yeah, and keep it looking. But what's going on? You're going to Newcastle? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just going to visit some friends over there. Yeah, that's funny that you said that. If you need me to like throw something at them while I'm there,
Oh, please! If we find the name of this bar, please, yes. Yes, there's bartenders throwing
Eat
crushed
one
ice.
bar?
Yeah, one Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Okay, there you
oh,
go.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going there. I don't think I'm going there.
Pull up this. Yeah, please pull up this video. I just want to hate watch. Unavailable. Just
He-
Nottingham
hate-
bar ice.
Hate
got it,
watch.
got it,
He
got it.
starts beating off. Like that's how he's like.
Oh, yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah. So, what are your friends out there? You know them through nothing. You're just gonna go visit. Are
Yeah,
you gonna
it's
try to
people
get
I've
some
met.
rooms or something?
Yeah,
when
got
you're out
any
there?
shows or something?
I actually thought about that.
You will get time as the American because you're just
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm an American comic. Fucking, what's up? Can we do this? You will get time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like laws about freedom of speech are different. So I'm like, all right, what slurs am I allowed to say? Like, let me know.
TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is
but
that why? Because I'm doing it on the TikTok.
On the TikToks.
yeah, I don't know. I was
Try YouTube. Yeah,
I'm
YouTube
looking
Shorts.
into that. I'm gonna check. I want to see if there's
the
any.
videos tab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Please do time. Yeah, if you can. Fucking, I
A
definitely
couple
want
months
to know.
later.
I'll definitely shout you guys out.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're gonna have a shirt, so you better wear it and take a picture somewhere.
That's actually the best way to go
Why is
about
it
it.
nothing but TikTok videos?
I know,
That's really funny.
Just guys keep
Yeah.
working. I'll find
No,
it.
you're good. Yeah, no, not so one thing you need to know about bars in England is all of Europe, most of the world outside the United States, they're not tipped employees, so they don't give a fuck about you.
No, I've been there.
Yeah,
like
it's
I,
hourly. It's just
yeah,
hourly.
yeah. No, I know. They're
Talk a little bit about it because we're having a conversation about bars on a podcast about bartending.
Okay, yeah, no. The last time we went, and it was a lot of fun, and the tipping was non-existent. So I like that part, and I don't think they give a fuck about me anyway. So they're just more honest about it over there. So
Oh, you like that?
yeah,
Okay, true.
and they don't give a fuck about you as in like I hope you die. They're they give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're like, all right, like they're more real.
How do you feel about that as someone, a lifer in this game? You didn't have to pretend to like your guests.
Sorry, I thought you were asking
Were you
him the
disassociating?
question.
Sorry,
Yeah.
So as
No, but like,
as a lady who's in this industry, and like I'm sure you have your own version of horror stories. In outside of the United States, you're not a tipped employee, so you don't have to play the game of like, oh hey honey, oh my god, you're just like, here's your drink, keep it moving.
Honestly, I would love to experience that. Like, that would be a dream. Like, not having to do like, and here you go, sweetheart, and like doing all that shit. Just be like, bam, beer, done. On to the next one.
You're making just as much as like a retail employee.
Yeah. No, I'd
yeah.
be down with that. But I think part of like the appeal of being a server, at least over here in the States, is that like the harder you work, the more impressions you make, like you make more money, because you're getting tipped.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, like I try to tip, but if you're like really solid, if you like, give me that happy ending and all that, dude, I tip well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was I supposed to be giving happy endings? Was that?
That's why you're not in the industry no more.
Shit.
Yeah. Makes sense you're not bartending anymore.
Yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
knew it. Because they all would just look at me like, and I'm like, well, bye-bye. And they're like, oh, okay. It makes sense now.
Yeah, I think in a way, it's one of those things that can be really bad or really good. Like a lot of, America. Like, I mean, I think it can help you practice acting skills if you think about it. Like, pretend to really.
I'll tell you my story when I realized they didn't give a fuck about service. I went to Italy for a wedding out there, and the week before I go out there, I'm at an Italian restaurant in DC, RPM, and they had the Isaac beer, and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Is that retro?
Retro? No, RPM.
Oh, RPM.
Yeah. I don't know what it stands
Starts
for.
with the R.
Yeah. Really cool spot. Really, but it's like it's high end Italian. It's not like
DC has good Italian. DC has good food.
Oh yeah,
all
DC. Yeah,
over.
DC's a culinary capital for sure.
Yeah.
But I got the beer there, and I looked up where it was, and I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be like walking distance from my Airbnb. I'm gonna go to the brewery and be like, and lie, not say I was there for the wedding, but be like, oh man, I just had this beer in DC. I flew out here. I wanted to try it, and I wanted to see it here, and like take a picture of the brewery. And I told them that whole story, and they were like, and then just walked away, and I was like, do these people not care? And then I was with my friend, and she's like, no, they don't give a fuck. This is a retail job for them. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay, what the fuck? Damn. So that's cool. I'm sorry for that, but you're gonna have a good time. You don't got a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So any other restaurant stuff besides your dad's barbecue spot?
Yeah, I wanted to get into some of that.
Well, you said you want to do it later, so now we're here. We're later.
Yeah. Yeah, see, things happen
like a
the
circle.
way that, yeah.
It's like a
So what else? What do you got? We had to cut this. It's 7 straight minutes of just talk about a man whose ribs took too long. He complained, and then they wanted to eat the ribs in front of him while getting the refund. 7 fucking minutes, Cam. Are you serious?
But yeah, that's probably like the funniest story I have from that restaurant. It's just mainly me.
I'm very glad you made us wait for that story. That we had to come back to that story.
Yeah, I don't know.
I fucking
as
hate
he
you
was-
so much right now, dog. Here it is. We got it. See, that's what you were doing. You were vamping so Nick could pull up this video of these
I had to
awful
log
human
into
beings.
my fuck. I had to do so
Look
much.
how awful these
This
people are.
isn't
Watch,
even
look at there.
that
Pull up.
entertaining.
No, I'm looking
Oh
at
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm looking
Can you
at it.
click the sound so you can hear? Just I want them to hear just how despicable these people are. Sorry. The other bartenders are standing there. They're just waving the lights, and then I just watch the fans, not the fans, the
only-
people standing like, all right, can I get a drink? Like, what are we doing?
Like,
What are we doing?
Dude, I only watch like a small, like I'm watching it, and whenever British people try to be cool, like Americans, but it's like there's something cringe about it. Like I don't like I'm.
Oh yeah, I mean they're dancing to Macklemore, so like, what are we doing?
It looks like forced fun.
I'm actually
to me.
more happy that they're dancing to Macklemore, who's already kind of corny.
Oh yeah,
And like,
It makes sense.
It furthers
yeah,
the
I'm
point
like
of
you
how
can
corny they
you
are,
can
yeah.
be corny in dance, but like don't try to be like cool like Americans and like don't.
Just
Yeah.
what is the concept of? All right, I'm gonna throw this ice at the roof. Like, just it's not even cool. I'm so
Yeah, make my
genuinely
fucking
befuddled.
drink, Chad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Or
Yeah.
Liam.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also,
Ten fucking Guinnesses.
you know that ceiling isn't clean. Like the ice hits it, all the dust and shit just comes down into everything,
Drip-
all
it's like
over
a
the
drink,
bar.
It's like a 400-year-old building too.
Yes,
Right.
yes. Oh, they have asbestos for sure. They
Oh,
don't care.
yeah.
Dude, when I saw them hitting the lamps, I'm just like, all that dust.
All that dust.
All that dust is going into everyone's drink.
Yeah, that's what I've been hate watching. That's what I can't wait for you. Do you know how far Nottingham is from Newcastle?
No.
Everything's 40 minutes away.
I was
in
gonna
fucking
say,
England.
yeah.
No,
like
I know.
everything's
It's
really
definitely
close,
like from
yeah.
here, like from the top to the bottom. It's like from here to New York.
Oh yeah, that's not
Yeah.
bad at all. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Basically, I mean.
You
in
do a car
Scotland.
out there? Or you gonna do all public transit?
No, I'm not doing a car.
buddies.
I'm staying with
Yeah.
some people, so
Oh,
whatever
they're
they
gonna
want
pick
to
you
do.
up at Heathrow and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to Heathrow. Fuck that. I'm going directly
He's
to
got
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Because the last time I did that, and it was like I had to wait.
It's-
That's a better
it's-
story.
I
That's
had to
actually
wait.
I had to wait 6 hours, and it was January, and like it was an
January.
outside.
January, 6 hours.
6 hours.
It's
And
a
it was
3-hour
outside.
drive. Don't even go. It's
Yeah,
a
3-hour
3-hour
drive.
So where are you flying into? Edinburgh?
No, I'm just flying into Newcastle. Yeah.
Oh, they have direct to Newcastle?
Yeah, so I'm doing like a air. I don't know. It's called Aer Lingus, and I'm
Oh, Aer Lingus, yeah. So you go
Curious
to Dublin
about
first, and then Dublin.
what they do to you on that plane.
Yeah.
They give me some lingus, maybe.
I was gonna say, is that a different version of the Mile High Club?
Lingus.
Aerolingus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna get eaten out by a British or an Irish dude. That's fucking.
Yeah, by some leprechaun.
Big old
I think he's
ginger.
already down there, anyways. I guess so.
He's already down there. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
waist tight.
They gotta sell these plane tickets. Yeah, and I'm like, it's not an American flight, so it won't crash.
There you
So-
go. Yeah, yeah. They have a
Yeah.
man as a FAA inspector, right? So
Yeah, I don't care, but I don't think it's gonna crash. If it does, I'm not gonna be happy, but it's not like the
Yeah.
worst way to go out, And that's a joke I talk about. I think I'll probably be talking about.
you running
until,
bits on stage right now? You running
I'm
bits
doing
on the
those-
show?
warming
I'm
up for
gonna-
warming up for Riff Night.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pretend to
yeah.
be pissed like fucking Joe. Apparently Joe Rogan. If you like work a bit on his show,
Oh, he don't fuck with
he'll
it.
just like. No.
All right. Well, next
I don't watch
week,
the show, but
Yeah.
I've
well,
heard that,
next
yeah.
week when I go on the show, then
Okay.
I will make sure to know that.
There you go. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for using us as the tester one before you do that.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, let's get in here to the last segment of the show here. We talked a little bit about his experience. For those at home who are just now tuning in, he has dishwasher experience at 13, 14.
No,
Prodigy.
I was 15.
15, okay.
18.
Oh, so you went from your dad's restaurant to, okay, I thought dishwashing was first, my bad.
And then I worked at one other restaurant. It was
Tell
just-
me about that. Because we got a little bit of time, yeah.
Yeah. It was like a Vietnamese restaurant, and I think I was like skinny enough to work there. Maybe I don't know. With the
Yo,
lady.
elucidate.
So this lady. It was just like a younger lady that I don't know. It was these 3 women, and they had the restaurant, and it was me and one other non-Vietnamese guy. And what they usually had me doing was like washing dishes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Asian versions of fajitas or tortilla wraps are, but I would be like, like the way they make like some garden rolls. I'd be splitting those up.
The rice paper, yeah.
Rice paper, yeah.
Yeah.
That was circular. So I don't know.
Yeah, like an Asian
know that-
tortilla, yeah.
Clear Asian tortilla. That's like, it's hard though. It's like hard when
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
it.
It's not a frisbee.
That frisbee thing.
That was
yeah.
another thing that I had like a lot of autonomy at. Like I was just back there like
Ooh, that's good for the tism.
pulling it up. Yeah.
Good for the
I was just
tism.
pulling it. I was just separating it,
Yeah.
putting it on the wax paper,
Mm-hmm.
so they can make. And like I still fuck with. I still fuck with pho to this day.
Yeah.
That place had good. It shut down.
Pronunciation.
Fucks with
both
He
places.
fucks with the pho, yeah.
Yeah.
Cam.
That should be a phrase. Like it
I
should be
fucks
like,
with
There's
pho.
definitely a restaurant in Portland named that.
Oh, like
Yeah.
fuck you or something like that.
Fucking
yeah.
great.
Fuck
yeah.
off.
I've actually
So
seen-
fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I think about it, yeah, definitely.
For
I was
real.
actually, they would actually
That's what it
have
was
me.
called before we realized how to pronounce it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, yeah. So I worked there, and it was mainly like taking orders because I was like one of the only people that could speak English, and there was this other guy named Lewis that like worked there, and like
Sorry, Ruiz.
yeah, Ruiz, and so the one lady was really nice, and she worked the food truck, so she'd be gone most of the time. So it was this older lady.
Yeah.
Don't know how old she was.
She could have been fucking 30. She could have been 107. So
not 30. I would say like 40s and 50s.
Okay.
Still looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I was like, she could
you
get
think
it.
you like Vietnamese women?
Man, I like women, but
Okay.
you know,
Cool.
like,
I don't know your preference.
I feel like Cam likes anything that breathes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at this point,
I don't know about that
it's
broad.
like she talked to me.
I don't know about that broad, but if they're a broad, I don't
You
know.
say that. Cam is an unknown hitter in this community.
Yeah?
He's pulled.
Okay,
he's-
okay,
I've had
okay,
I've had
Cam.
2 different people. I told you were doing the podcast today, and they were like, "Yo, who's going to the guest host?" I was like, "Oh, Aaron is." They're like, "Can you use Aaron as the litmus test to see whether or not he actually has a game?" Because like, you've pulled. I've seen you pull. I've seen you have some hitters with you, and I'm just
This
always
isn't
like,
casting
yeah.
couch. It's
It's no,
Bargoyles,
I'm not saying,
you know?
Or
we're not
is
going to
it?
fuck now. I just wanted to be like, hey, was that game? Like what he just said, like, would that work? Like, I don't know what's going on here, you know?
I feel like Cam could do it in like a very unassuming way. It's because you don't he's not gonna try to jazz me up with some fancy words. You know, he's gonna give it to
don't-
me straight.
Yeah, I don't try to jazz. Yeah.
Yeah, no jazz.
I don't
yeah.
know how.
No jazz.
I don't know how to.
No jazz.
No
hands.
jazz, but
Fuck
he will
jazz.
finger.
Yeah.
These
Good
fingers
one.
are for something else, baby.
So let's go here to our last segment here. This is a bar enemy, bar friend, where we, the resident Bargoyles, myself, corporate Nick, and the rotating co-host today is Aaron Coyne. We are going to ask you just some questions about your restaurant serving experience. We're also going to ask you questions as you are somebody who is in bars constantly as a comic, as we are comics. Yeah. So we'll ask questions about your working style and also how you order drinks at restaurants, and we'll figure out whether or not we think you're a friend of the bar or an enemy of the bar. Mm-hmm. This is bar enemy, bar friend. But before we do that, let's do your plugs real quick.
All right.
Yeah, shout out your socials.
Just Cameron Greathouse on Insta for now. I am doing.
There's a dot, isn't there?
Yeah.
So yeah,
They'll find
What's
out.
the
Where's the
handle?
dot? Is
it's
it in the
after
middle?
Cam because he's a big fan of Cameron, so he knows. Yeah.
No, they'll find out. It's Cameron.Greathouse.
Okay.
I am doing a podcast. Nothing has come out yet, but I'm trying to do a Beef Owens podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can you tell me the? No, actually, we'll get that. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Love that for you, Aaron. You got some plugs?
I do. You can follow me on Instagram at HeHeCoyote.
You got any cool shows coming
Good
up?
name.
This will be out next week.
Oh, nothing I want to plug.
True. Cool. I mean, and you know, Nick and I, we're always here.
Yeah, no need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we plug the riff mic?
It's because I
tonight?
can't remember my
All right, there's a riff mic tonight.
Yeah.
Come
This is
check
gonna
it
come out next week.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
isn't live, but it's
All
all
right.
good.
But Rhythm Night happens every other Wednesday at the Electric Palm, and you should
Yes.
come out. It's a great opportunity for comedians to stretch their legs, get practice in, think outside the box, and it's a lot of fun, so you should come.
Check it out every other Wednesday. Until then, we're here now. Let's play the game. All right, let's get some questions in here for you. Any DUIs?
No.
Good for you.
Good for you.
So many
Thank you.
comics.
Reckless
So,
driving, but
yeah.
no.
Reckless. Oh yeah. Okay. Reckless driving was like speed or just like being crazy on the road.
It was speed and there was an accident, but it got lowered.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
You,
Good for
you didn't end up with the felony.
No.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
No.
Good stuff. That's a game
Fuck
changer.
no.
If you had to carry a dead or drunk body, how would you do it?
I've carried drunk bodies and
What's your carrying technique? is
Yeah,
what we're
like
asking.
over the
Yeah, right,
shoulder,
right.
like in the.
I've had to carry drunk bodies, but
drunk bodies. Not dead.
not dead. Yeah,
For
I
legal
usually
reasons.
just leave the dead. Yeah, the
Yeah,
dead
of course. Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, why
No,
bother?
They're not going to help
Yeah,
you with
someone
the
gets
insurance
paid to
scam.
pick up that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not warm
I think it
anymore.
depends on the body type. If like they're a shorter person than me, then I might throw them over the shoulder if I can.
Yeah.
So
If
bad for your
not-
back.
Yeah, if not, I might go under
That's got to be bad too, right?
like the,
Yeah, that's bad. Too.
I go under the shoulders and like grab them and like walk like this
No, the backwards drag.
or walk forward.
Wait, are you
Okay.
like? Are Are you
can do
choking
that
them?
forward.
Yeah, are you-
The way you do a full Nelson, like you
But,
just go.
but moving them forward is just dragging
I
their
know,
fucking
you're just-
legs.
They're drunk. They're not gonna feel it.
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah.
you just do.
That is the easiest way for them to lose their shoes, though. Because
Why is there no,
Yeah, their shoes are.
No, if they're
why,
short, I'm
why
saying
is all
if
the
they're
skin
shorter.
on my knees gone?
I'm saying if they're shorter than me, so like like they get.
Oh,
lifted
so
up in
they're
the air.
fully off the ground.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Cam, there is nobody that like we're both pretty small dudes. We're not hanging around anyone that we can lift up.
he's flying Aer Lingus. He's gonna be hanging out with some leprechauns next
Cam,
week. Okay?
I need you to stop spending time around children. Okay.
They're not children.
Legally, he's not allowed to anymore. Actually, so.
How close are we to a school right now?
They're not children. They're Salvadorians. So that's
nice.
checks out. Yeah, that checks out. They're,
You know,
they
go
are,
to metal
they are a
shows.
small person.
So
people.
you're just full Nelsoning
Yeah.
them and just carrying them like that.
yeah.
And they appreciate that.
I
They just
I
wanna
had
get-
that happen one time at Maryland Death Fest. This guy got really drunk,
Yeah.
had wings, and then he just gets.
He had
so-
wings.
Wait, had
we
wings.
were eating wings at a bar.
Oh, okay. You said
Oh.
Maryland Death Fest.
Fest.
Then you
I was
said
like,
had
yeah.
wings. I'm like, is he wearing like wings?
Oh, that's what I was like.
Like devil
Was
wings?
he fair?
Yeah.
He's just,
Yeah.
What's going on?
No. We were eating wings, but we were both,
Yeah.
we were both like, but he was getting, he drank way too much for his size, and he's passing out the bartender's like, hey, here in Maryland,
Yeah.
you don't, like, if
You
they
don't pass out of the bar.
if
Not
they
like you
pass
Virginia
out,
boys.
yeah, if they pass out at the bar,
Yeah.
they don't need to pay their tab, and I'm like, okay, well,
Bargoyles tip of the day.
it's definitely
Rack up a fucking tab in Baltimore and pass the fuck out.
yeah.
What a
Nothing-
stupid rule.
Nothing
That's why
bad is going to happen
It's a
to
stupid
you.
rule. There's a lot of stupid rules.
What's cheaper, a bar tab or an ambulance? Come on, this is America.
True.
I know they're both pretty. You get a free ride on the ambulance. You get your blood.
Exactly.
You get
It's
everything.
not a
tested.
free ride. You get a free ride today.
Dude, I have
Well, along with like,
Today.
I have Ubered to the ER to avoid an ambulance. Like
so
literally kidneys infected. Can't do an
So I'm
ambulance.
gonna go ahead and walk this one off, boss.
Yeah.
yeah, it is a test of might when you get hurt here
Oh
in
yeah.
the States.
In America,
How
yeah.
hurt am I right now?
Am I
Can I
hurt or am I
drive?
injured?
Can I not? And you gotta test. You gotta test the waters sometimes.
Someone's got to do something about
All
the
these other
CEOs.
countries, they don't get to do that.
Yeah.
Like we get to do that. It's really cool.
Ambulance
But
tip
it's not
though.
all-
Ambulance tip of the day. What do you got?
Ambulance tip of the day.
Yeah.
If the police call the ambulance for you, you will not have to pay for it.
Yo, what?
Dude, we're getting
Okay.
a lot of good tips here.
They will not have.
Call the police.
Idea.
Hello, officer. Call the ambulance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's great.
Wow.
I
I'm
saw
gonna use
that. I
that
saw
for
that in the
next
video
time.
of the veteran who was about to kill himself, and I heard that. in
Oh
that video.
shit.
He was just like, "Oh, I'm having a bad day."
That's
Like, I'll
another
call-
video you were hate watching. Yeah.
It's when your dick's in your
Fuck
hand and you're
these
scrolling,
veterans.
you're scrolling. It's one of those things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I
let
heard the
go.
cops say it, but I wasn't sure if it was like a statewide thing. That's a Virginia thing too. I love that. Okay, cool. So you're not good at carrying dead bodies. I will definitely not fucking pass out with you. You're not going to be able to take care.
Neither am I, but for
I
different
mean,
reasons.
he was fine, and I put him in the.
Yeah, but
stool,
I don't want
and
it. I don't
to-
want the full Nelson drag. Like I
was-
don't. I
he
don't
was
want.
right back
but
to
you're-
work the next
I think
day.
You're taller than me,
Yeah.
so
So then,
If
what's
you're
your carry
taller than
technique
me-
for me? Yeah.
Get a
then
buddy.
I probably grab you. I'll probably throw you over my back and
Okay.
then like walk like like a hobo with a big sack
Yes.
on his
Fuck,
back. Yeah.
I did just learn the name of that thing, but I forgot what it is already.
Yeah.
It's like a bimpkin. A
bumpkin?
bindle. It's a bindle.
Yeah.
a bindle.
Yeah. The little. You remember the old cartoons? And the little bandana. With the,
I didn't know
Oh
the
yeah,
name.
the
A
homeless
bindle.
guy.
Bindle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So the last person to carry me on their shoulders, I pissed on them. So
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend that. If I'm that drunk, just leave me. Just let me die.
Turn him on his side.
I just get a rope and like tie it over your knuckles. Or
Yeah,
What?
you got ropes around, huh?
Whoa, no.
Cam,
Cam.
Rope over my knuckles.
Why you got
construction, you know?
And then
It's
just
like,
drag.
That's what they all say.
Or-
He's got ropes.
No, I,
Just got casual ropes, and duct
You want
tape.
to see how fast I can tie a noose? The fuck? I was
No,
a Boy
I
I've
Scout.
can't-
I was a
also
Boy
got
Scout.
these
I was-
white
I was
hoods
a
and
shitty-
just chilling in the trunk,
yeah, no, I was a shitty Boy Scout. Can't tie a noose for nothing. So
Yeah.
I'm no good for what you're saying.
Any
I'm good
lynching,
for.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good for that. I just no, or I'll
How do
just
you
grab.
think Lynchburg, Tennessee got its name?
I don't know how. Maybe the same way Lynchburg, Virginia got its name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know.
David Lynch.
Shout out.
David Lynch. Yeah.
Hey, great director. Shout out Jack Daniels. No, so what is your drink of choice when you go to bars?
Mostly it depends on what I'm like. But usually it's just vodka soda. I try to stay in like good shape and everything.
Any preference on the vodka?
Not really. Usually they just ask
Staying
Tito's.
in good shape.
I'm
Do you
good
have
with
like you
Tito's.
got like a secret fucking six pack under there?
Maybe.
Is that what I'm trying to figure out? You pulling
That's
with
where
the
the
ladies.
beef
Like,
is.
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
hell
It
yeah.
depends on the time of year. If it's after holiday seasons.
Well,
maybe
I mean,
not.
vodka sodas and the pulling of the ladies and taking care of your body. You got some stuff under there. Oh, construction guys all got good bodies, right? I
Most
feel
of the time, yeah.
It's a working man's body that you don't even really work on. You're just working. You're like, oh,
You're
shit.
in the
Yeah.
you're in the vehicle
Yeah.
for most of the day.
As project
bored
manager,
and eating.
Yeah.
But it's not, sunflower seeds.
Yeah, but shout out Chris Porter. He's fucking skinny as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
He's
out
doing the same
there.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Porter. Yeah, I think this is how he is. I think his body. I think he's like a mutant,
True.
like a meth mutant or something.
Because he's like addicted to Taco Bell, yet he's
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
skinny.
Yeah, there's people like
fast
that.
Food, yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite junk food?
My favorite junk food. That's
Drunk
good.
food.
Drunk food.
You're drunk. 2 a.m., 1 a.m.
Gotta eat.
All right, that's a good question.
I know that's why I asked. That's how this.
Okay,
show
can I
works.
say the other thing I like to order at bars, but it's more on occasion,
Okay,
is I like to order Irish trash cans.
you're a garbage person. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I'll
not.
go to the fanciest restaurant and be like, "Do you guys have Irish trash cans?" They're like, "Let me check." They're like, "So it has Red Bull, Jamie. We don't have half these things.
Yeah.
Sorry." And I'm like, "You got to do what you got to do."
You're
Like,
telling
figure
me
it-
at this
I
fine
make 'em-
establishment of Outback, you guys don't have Red Bull. What is going on here?
I'm like, "You need to figure this out."
Look, sir, we're not an Olive Garden, okay?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got blue curacao.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
I was forgetting that one. Yeah. So.
Make some blue.
All right, so your last question, what's my favorite drunk person food? Man, that's a good question. I think it's a lot of the same food, same kind of like junk food that I like. It's nachos and wings, but I'm more likely to eat pizza.
Yeah.
Um,
So you're thinking it's like
I'll
1
eat-
a.m. at night. Like,
dude, I'll eat anything at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you one of those you want to go home and reheat whatever you got there?
No.
Do you go to hit the fast food spots? Because I mean, I don't know if you're getting any bar food.
No,
at
I'll
1
just
a.m.,
drink
yeah.
more beer, and
Yeah.
that'll usually be
Just pass out.
yeah.
Okay.
Just drink beer.
Nice.
But if I'm at someone's house and they're like, "What do you want to eat?" and they're like, "We're ordering pizza," I do find myself saying wings.
Wings.
Good amount, yeah. Yeah.
You're kind of a dickhead for that. Hey, what do you want? We're
I'm
ordering
gonna
pizza.
get wings tonight.
Wings. I want wings. Hey, so Cam, you're really drunk. We're gonna get you some pizza. I want wings. So
I mean,
Can I
the pizza
have
place
wings?
usually
No,
has
they
wings.
ask me what I
yeah.
want. They're like,
Oh, okay.
"We're ordering Domino's," and then they're like, "What do you want?"
Okay,
We're
so
getting,
I
like-
heard we're ordering
'cause
pizza
we have
because those are
I have
the
a lot
words
of
that
fat
you
friends
used,
though.
but okay, yeah.
And they're like, "We're getting lava cakes. We're getting stuffed crust. Blah blah
Nice.
blah."
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
I like a thin crust sometimes. Like it's like you're eating chips, but it's with pepperonis and cheese on it. Like real, like
Ooh,
not
yeah.
just not just a pizza flavored chip. It's like a real chip, but with the real shit on it.
I'm
yeah.
so excited for your podcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen. I listen to everyone's podcast when it comes out. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not like
yeah.
talking shit. I like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a couple. I was contemplating. I'm just lazy as fuck.
Hmm.
So we have something from like January. We're talking about the wildfires on that podcast.
Oh, man.
And it's probably going to come out in June. There might be a whole nother round of wildfires.
Hey, it'll be topical.
Yeah.
You better
Yeah.
hope there's
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
You better hope there's another round.
Man, that tranny fucking firefighter. What? No, that was the last one.
Training fire or a training firefighter?
There was a whole thing about,
Oh.
and I use the
Probably.
word training, which is not a good word, but it was just a whole thing about DEI and firefighters. That's, I feel like you have takes on
Use
that.
your
That's-
hog
yeah.
to. Well, we have hogs. We don't piss fires out. I probably had too much to drink.
What's the worst or best pickup line you've heard while like out and about at the bar
Or
Right.
used.
or used?
I don't really like. I'm either too shy to use it like a stupid pickup line.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna just make fun of you in a light way and see how you react, but I think like the falling from the sky shit is annoying.
Falling from the sky. Oh, are you an
Yeah.
angel?
Oh, did it
Yeah.
hurt?
Oh, did it hurt? Yeah, did it
Did
hurt?
it
Yeah.
hurt? Are you
Okay.
an angel because you look like you fell from the sky? Like I'm gonna be like your
You've
face,
got to have heard a good one though. Like
your
Yeah.
teeth
Yeah.
look like you fell from the sky, but I still think you're beautiful.
amazing.
That's-
Love that. See, love that.
Yeah, most guys are not gonna like that, but me personally,
Yeah.
don't worry, I don't care.
Wait, is the girl?
Oh, you want
in
someone
this
to say
scenario,
that
they're
to
saying it to
you?
you?
No. Oh, if they say
You
it
said
to
most
me,
guys. All right. Well, there's a revelation
Oh, well, no,
here.
then you're hitting on guys.
no.
Hey, that's what it. You
We're
know.
literally
It's a
just
safe
listening to
place.
you and
Yeah.
then responding.
Well,
Yeah.
you asked if I was like, well, if like someone says that to me, like I'll take it as a compliment. I mean, if a guy says that to me, I'm gonna be like, thank you. You know,
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying like
The guys are
If a guy
flirting
just
with you.
insults you, hey man, you got fucked up teeth, but I still would. I wouldn't take that as compliment.
Yeah, well, fuck you, dude. Let's go fight. Make your fucking teeth look like mine.
Not because he's gay, but because he's insulting my teeth.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah, no, I don't.
My parents paid thousands of dollars for these orthodontics, okay?
Yeah. No, not mine, but
Yeah, my mom took the cheap way out by not taking us to the dentist.
you go to the college student for that.
Oh, no.
No, I'm
Pay the
saying
money.
like I could see myself like I was saying like
pay the
I could see
money.
myself
Yes, always pay the money.
giving like a compliment, but it's like a backhanded compliment. Like, did you fall from the sky because your teeth are fucked up? But I
Gotcha,
still
okay.
think you're beautiful. Actually, that's charm.
It's the dash of an originality, taking a fucked up, stupid one, and then throwing that in there.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that would actually. See,
Yeah.
Did you
I'm
fall from
learning this
heaven
game.
because
I'm
you're a whore?
Yeah.
Like, oh my
You
god.
fall from heaven
because God
you
didn't
got
want you there
thrown
anymore.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
You were going 70 on the Angel Express and they threw you out. Yeah, horrible. But
Are you from Tennessee? Because my wife lives there and we can't.
We can't visit.
Okay, there you go. Let's get like 3 more questions in here.
I got one. So Cam, what kind of drunk are you? You know, like angry? Are you the I love you, bro, or are you the quiet guy in the corner?
Best friend, man.
Yeah, what kind of drunk are
My
you?
best friend.
Oh, that was me.
When you've
last
hit
night.
that limit.
I think I'm just more
love you
me.
so much, everybody.
I think I'm just more. I think I might be more funny, maybe, but I think I'm around other drunk people who are more likely to laugh.
Personality comes out. a
Yeah,
little
I'm
more.
just more ridiculous, and I'm more me.
Loose.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just more ridiculous. Yeah,
Sometimes that's what you need. You need a little oiling up. You know what I mean?
that's all it is. Yeah, that's all alcohol is to me. Is just oil.
Lubrication.
Yes.
Yeah.
Social
Social
lube,
lube.
yeah.
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 When is the earliest time to start? You can start drinking. When is the earliest socially acceptable time to start drinking?
There was a time in my life where I worked at night, so
Okay.
it could be
Yeah.
10 a.m. But I don't work at night anymore, and I'm trying to think in the last however many years. Afternoon. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be 5 exactly. Like, you go to your boy's house, you're hanging out, you're gonna be there, you can crash, and you're gonna hang out, do like play games, go to the bar,
Watch some
restaurant,
anime.
shoot guns.
Yeah.
I didn't drink when I was 12. I wasn't that cool, but
Still aren't.
maybe watch some anime. Yeah, I never say yeah. I mean, you can do it in the afternoon.
Okay.
But I don't think there's any real. I mean, because mimosas exist, and you've gone out
Yeah.
and had mimosas. So
Brunch,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I brunch in the afternoon, so I get that.
Yeah, that shit's so ridiculous.
That's why I love airport drinking. It's lawless. Like 4 a.m., 5, 6 a.m.
That's the
like,
only time that I'm just like, fuck, because it is. It's
okay.
lawless.
There is no
But
time at the
I
airport.
don't want to go to a restaurant at 11 a.m. and get hammered off fucking mimosas and then be hungover by 3 p.m.
I want to.
You gotta
I
take a
just know
nap.
the judgment is
Yeah.
happening. Like,
True. Yeah.
if a server's taking, I'm like, doubles. They're like, sir, it's 11:30. I'm like, I know, let's go. I'm gonna start getting self-conscious. I'm like, oh, dang it, this isn't. That's why one of the many reasons I like soccer. I can go to soccer bars and start drinking at 6 a.m. Yeah, let me get a double shot. They're like, fucking right, the game's on. You're like, yeah, it is.
Yes,
Who's
it is.
playing Newcastle? Okay, whatever, cool. I'm into this now. So
yeah, I mean, there's no rules for me like
Yeah.
in that regard. I just usually drink at if I'm the earliest these days that I drink is like maybe 3 or 4 p.m.
okay.
But if the situation calls for it, I don't care what time it is.
Just because I love your accuracy in yourself and a little bit of the delusion, I want to ask this question, which I normally hate. Drunk you, drunk, what is the biggest animal you think you could take in a fight?
I'm already smiling when you say drunk me. I'm like, guy's awesome.
Thanks, man.
That's a good. Oh, I was talking about me, but
Yeah.
you're pretty awesome too.
That's all right.
But I was what I'm trying to think of like maybe a dolphin or
Okay.
Dolphin will rape the fuck out of
I was good. I'm not fighting a dolphin.
nah, man.
They have hook
dolphins, dude.
penises.
They have hook penises.
Yeah,
Drag
they
you to
hook
the
you and then
bottom
drag
of
you
the
to the
ocean.
bottom.
Yeah.
And then bring you to rape coves because they have rape coves where them and other dolphins would take turns raping your dead corpse.
It's like a Diddy party.
Yeah.
But with
Dolphins
dolphins.
fucking
Dolphin
suck.
Diddy.
Dolphin Diddy!
Someone needs to write that down.
All right,
Let's see if someone already
Yeah.
did.
I see their game.
Yeah.
I see their game.
They're also like 300 pounds. I'm guessing. I have no idea the weight of a dolphin, but it's
What?
pure muscle.
Animal. I mean, that's
Why
not that
ends of
bad.
the sea?
Oh, there's the Diddy can, the Diddy of the sea.
C Diddy?
Diddy of the sea.
White
White dolphin
dolphin
meat.
meat.
Yeah. Okay. It is. Someone has done it. Oh, that was
Dolphins-
recently.
Dolphins are the ditties of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
dolphins
Oh,
equals
man.
C Diddy.
Dolphins are the
Yeah,
day
dolphins
of the
are
damn.
horny from what
Yeah.
I
Nothing
from what
is
I've
original,
heard.
man.
Yeah.
I thought we
Nothing's
had
original,
nothing is
man.
original. I thought we had
I don't
something.
even try anymore.
Yeah.
Let's quit
Right.
this
I
comedy
mean,
shit.
it's. I mean, the way you guys came about it, it definitely seems.
It was organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a circular thought, but
I mean, I just feel like
You're not
there's-
beating a
I have this weird luck. Like I don't know. Like I can grab something that no one's ever grabbed. Like it's eye sockets or something. And I hold on to it.
That blind confidence
And
is
then
good,
just-
man, but it's bad.
It's like
they don't. Here's the thing: is they don't need their eyes to kill you though,
You just need their hooked penises.
yeah.
so I need to
or
be,
just drag you down underwater.
so I need to be more dolphin like, so I can be among.
you need to
them.
pick a mammal.
Dolphins are
There's
mammals.
so many
Okay, you
other
need to pick a
animals.
land mammal. Land mammal. You need to pick a land mammal.
Yeah, like a tiger.
Probably.
Well,
Or an
so
elephant.
in what position? In what world are you fighting a dolphin? Are you jumping into the cage or the you're at the
Yeah,
aquarium?
it might be like a cage fight. I could definitely see I could take.
Yeah,
a
but
dolphin.
how's a dolphin in a cage? You're thinking like cage fight
In
with
a-
It
gloves?
needs to be
In
like an
an-
aquarium
an aquatic
fight.
cage? Yeah,
Okay.
it's got.
Is it like
the-
a hybrid? Because you need
Yeah.
to be able to, you know.
Yeah, I come up. It's
So
not
you
like
so you're
we're
in
gonna-
Baltimore, you're in the aquarium, and you're like, I'm fighting that motherfucker. You jump
Yeah,
into the
I'm actually
flipper.
banned from
Yeah.
the Baltimore Aquarium.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
A
Tell,
shark.
tell me the story, and then we're gonna vote.
Yeah,
I don't remember, dude.
This
It
will
was
give
a
me my
lot.
vote. Right?
Yeah, it was a lot to drink, so I don't remember. I think I was like, someone was telling me if you flip a shark over on its back, it'll fall asleep, or if you punch a shark in the nose, it'll
Yeah.
fall asleep. So I was like, we got to figure this out.
Obviously,
Yeah, and they said that coral reef tastes good, like it tastes like calamari. So I was like, all right,
it's rock. It's literal
A
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you
Does it
do?
taste like
so what did you
calamari,
do with
though?
what did you do at the
I
aquarium?
took a bite of that calamari coral reef, and then I
So
just,
how did you get the coral reef?
I
Like
just
one of the
I
open
swam up
manta?
to it and just took a big bite out of it, and I was like,
But you
You
swim.
jumped in the
went
water?
into the exhibit.
yeah, you got to in order to wrestle a shark, you got to be in the water. So
Yes.
yeah, you jump in there, and I did get hired and then go through the hiring
Oh,
process.
so you
Oh,
worked there.
I trained. Yeah, I didn't like.
Okay, I thought you were a guest who paid for a ticket and then jumped in the water to fight a
Well,
shark.
that's how I
with
found
some
out I wanted
sharks.
to do that, and then I worked there. I wasn't qualified to do any of the things I was doing. I was not
Mm-hmm.
allowed in the water. I was the janitor, but I just was like, "Fuck it, I've got my in because I
Yeah.
have the keys,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go in and it was during daylight. It was during normal hours. So.
It was during daylight savings time, so the hours were all fucked up.
No, it was just during like when the museum was open. I definitely scarred some
Children.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did the
People-
coral taste like calamari?
Yeah, it was all right. I'd say try to give it a shot.
Yeah, everyone should try coral. Just
I'm not saying
once.
like you should. It's like with like LSD or mushrooms. Like maybe it's your thing, maybe it's not.
I'm so
So-
fascinated by you.
Give it a shot.
He's an enigma.
Yes. Yes.
Cam is a fascinating creature.
You're very fascinating. With that, though, we're going to go to a vote here, and because we got to go to Mike. We're going to go to. So what we're doing here is we're going to vote. There's 3 of us here, so it's going to have to be one way or the other. We are going to determine whether or not we think my friend Cameron Beef Owens Greathouse is a friend of the bar and an enemy of the bar. I'm going to wind up going first here. Yes, I'll go first. Okay, so you we wrapped it up. You are a fucking enigma wrapped in autism, wrapped in just fucking something. It is whatever's going on. I fucking love it though. I think you're fucking hilarious. You crushed it, Riff, the other week, and you did the one thing I'm always trying to do is do all 5 minutes on one topic.
That was impressive.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
I was thinking if I could ever do that again, and
Yeah.
like I don't want to try it tonight. But if
Oh,
I get a good,
if you
if
got
I
the
get a
right
good
topic, yeah, you got the
Yeah.
good topic. You got
I'm
the
gonna
good
do
topic.
that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
But we're not talking about your comedy. We're talking about you in bars, hanging out, and just. I don't hate your drink orders. Vodka, soda, easy. Whiskey, rocks, easy. Beer, easy. You are an easy guest. You do say you tip well. You say you tip well, so I like that as well. You have some definite
I feel like
fucking
I know what
enemy
you're gonna
behavior.
say.
What's that?
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, probably, yeah.
You're like building it up. You're like, yeah, you're cool and everything. We like you, but
No. The
fuck?
fact that you're jumping into fucking aquariums as an employee, traumatizing children to eat rocks and fight sharks. What the fuck? In what fucking world are you sober planning this out and be like, well, I mean, somebody said if you flip a shark over, so I gotta try it. That dumb mental headstronginess in you is why to me you're a bar friend, because you make a great fucking dishwasher, and that spectrum of autism works so well in restaurants. And we've talked about on the show. the dishwasher is the engine of the restaurant.
Yep.
It is the most important role there is in the
I
world.
feel like you just that's like a engine. Like
Engine,
that might be a slur, maybe.
My dad does say engines, yeah. He talking about Native Americans, but
Yeah.
I appreciate you bringing up racism
I am
as
the
we're
native.
having a conversation.
I am, I am in the bar. I am the native. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you love the fire water. That checks out.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so for me, bar friend. Nick, what do you got?
Yeah, so for my boy, like all the things that Isaac liked, I don't. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, essentially, you're doing aquatic cow tipping. Like, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Flip-a-manity.
Leave the fucking animals alone. Leave the fucking animals alone. You could have hurt yourself.
It's also going to be the name of the episode. Aquatic cow tipping.
Alone.
You're always great about fucking these lines. Like, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, so
dude.
it's just all over
I
the
never thought
goddamn
of it
place.
that way.
Yeah.
Aquatic cow.
I'm sure you haven't thought of it. You did it, and
You
then just
didn't
kept it
think
moving.
about it at all, I'm sure.
Yeah, because you didn't bring it up. Like you brought up, oh, some guy complained about ribs. That's my craziest story. Like, you jumped into a. This is also allegedly. We don't know that this actually happened.
Yeah.
But-
Allegedly.
yes, allegedly. But Nick, go ahead. Continue. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, but it's all. I don't know. I always love the dishwashers. That is something that I really, really do care about. But I don't know, man. I just feel like if my dishwasher will potentially jump into the aquarium, he might try to have his dishwasher partner put him in the dishwasher and see if he can get washed.
Can't be that hot. Can't be that hot, man. It can't be that hot. It can't
Well,
be. Yeah.
it depends on how deep some of these knives. Like, if someone's got to get them and it's clogged and you don't have.
That's not what I mean.
Sometimes you got to get really.
I don't mean fetching things out of it. I mean, close me in and let's see if I come out
We're
cleaner.
trying to learn how much a Homelander can take the fire.
Yeah,
and
so
you're jumping into the dishwasher.
Can't trust you, liability, insurance, all that bullshit, bar enemy all day long.
Damn, that's a 1-on-1.
These guys.
It's coming down Aaron here.
Oh man,
Coming down Aaron.
A lot
I'm
of
sorry,
pressure.
yeah. A lot of
Okay.
pressure.
First off, if chaotic bar chaotic neutral was an option, that's what I would be going with. Okay, but I have to pick one or the other. So, but that would be my real answer.
Neutral. I love that.
We've got a lot of information from you. You're a bit of a wild card, you know, like everyone said, like dishwashers super important to the restaurant. You know, I have a lot of respect for dishwashers. I had to do that shit once and I almost threw up and I'm like, never again. So more power to you.
Yeah, you just use the use the sanitizer. Like it's like a lot of things. It's like certain things that make you sick when you first do them. Your body gets used to it, and then you're ready.
I actually think the sanitizer has made him stronger.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So you got that going. You know, you seem to know how to kind of move a dead or drunk body. I don't love your technique, but every bar needs a cam. Like every great dive bar has a cam. And before that reason, I'm gonna go with bar friend.
Wow.
Because he's a staple of the establishment. Like a bar is boring if we don't have at least one or two Cam Owens in there.
I don't know if they're like Cam quite like me, but I get what
course,
you're saying.
they're not as
wild
great
cards.
as you
Yeah.
are.
You
Take
need
the
the
fucking
Joker.
compliment, man.
I know. I do take the compliment. I'm so happy she said
Every bar needs a
bar
cam.
friend.
Yeah, but they're not as cool as me. They're you. We're
No,
saying
they're
they're
not
you.
as ridiculous as me.
But it is you in this situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one will
of
ever
course.
rival OG Cam, but
Of
every
course.
bar needs
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Cam.
Yeah,
Cam
yeah.
energy.
Ham light.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Good for you, dog. You are a certified bar friend. 2 out of 3. It's not unanimous. So, you know, it was there. I think Nick has a shirt for you right there. This is the
are my
Cam Beef Owens Bargoyles shirt.
Oh.
yeah. Oh hell yeah!
There you go.
I actually love this. I was hoping I was like, are they gonna give me like some tie dye shit or whatever?
Oh, no, just a straight up
Like,
rock and
this
roll.
is
That's
awesome.
that's you holding slabs of beef. Just
This
there.
really is.
Yeah.
You guys have like a shirt for fucking everything.
1-on-1, just for everybody. You
Dude, I need to hire you guys for a
funeral.
funeral.
Whose funeral? But I mean, it all depends on who's
For like a
funeral.
podcast at the funeral?
podcast funeral,
Live
yes, of course,
podcast
yeah.
funeral?
Hey guys, welcome to the Bargoyles.
Yes.
There's this dead guy behind us. Yeah, I mean
mean,
that worked for Logan Paul.
If you guys can have a really cool, it did work. Yeah, Logan Paul. What was he wearing? What was the hat he was wearing? He was wearing like a
Some anime hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to
Well, I
be.
think,
Pikachu, wasn't
Fucking
it?
weird.
was he wearing the Pikachu? Yeah, I think he
yeah.
was wearing like a Pikachu.
It was
hat.
either that or the claw guys. Claw.
Oh,
the
the
little-
Toy
the
Story.
little-
Yeah,
yeah.
the Toy Story aliens. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
that,
I feel like it would have gone smoother if he would have just not worn that stupid hat.
Or a samurai hat or something.
If he would have worn like even like a samurai hat, it would have been forgiven even more. He wore the stupidest hat.
Oh,
to
if he
go
had
to
like
a
that
play.
rice paper, the triangle one for the rice.
It would
paddy
look like
fields.
he was just trying to fit in at that point. And he was like, "We're gonna visit the suicide forest," and like, yeah, that was.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are Cam Beef Owens' thoughts on the Logan Paul situation from 6 years ago. We appreciate you. His podcast is going to come out about it 6 years from now. It's always staying topical. We don't know the name of his show, but give it up for Cam, a certified bar friend. I can't believe I picked it as well, but it's true. 2 out of 3. Good for you, Cam. We'll see you guys next week. Aaron, say bye. Nick, say bye.
See ya. See you next week.
Cheers.
See you then. All right, play the video. What's up? I'm Isaac. I got hit in the face by a stripper.
And I'm Nick. I'm like a fat girl in 7th grade at 7 a.m.
Welcome to the Bargoyles,
where we break down restaurants, bars,
and the chaos of stand-up comedy.
from bad Yelp reviews.
To heckler horror stories
We've got the inside scoop.
and the laughs.
I was gonna say I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Shout out, shout out.
Who needs therapy when you got the Bargoyles?